Wait, before you skip this video, let me ask you something. Did you know that one of the healthiest foods on the planet is also one of the most misunderstood? Yep, I'm talking about sardines. Most people either love them, hate them, or avoid them completely, but here's the shocking truth: 9 out of 10 people are actually eating sardines the wrong way, and it could be costing them both flavor and nutrition. In this video, I'm going to reveal the 10 biggest mistakes people make with sardines, from throwing away the most nutritious part to picking the wrong type at the store. And trust me, once you learn how to fix these mistakes, you'll never look at sardines the same way again. So if you care about your health, your wallet, and maybe even living longer, stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to turn these tiny little fish into one of the most powerful superfoods in your diet. And here's the kicker: mistake number 10 is the one almost everyone makes, and it's probably the reason most people think they don't like sardines. Don't miss it. Mistake number 1, throwing out the bones. This is such a common mistake. People open a can of sardines, see those little bones, and think, nope, I'm not eating that. But here's the truth: those tiny bones are actually one of the healthiest parts of the sardine. They're soft, fully cooked during the canning process, and completely safe to eat. You'll hardly even notice them in your mouth, but your body will notice the benefits. Those bones are packed with calcium, which is essential for strong bones and teeth, especially as we age. Plus, sardine bones also contain phosphorus and even a little vitamin D, nutrients that work together to strengthen your skeleton and support your muscles. If you're skipping the bones, you're missing out on one of the best natural sources of calcium you can find. Think about it: most people rely on dairy for calcium, but sardine bones give you the same benefit without the sugar or processing. They're nature's perfect supplement. So, the next time you're tempted to pick them out, remember, you're throwing away nutrients your body really needs. Embrace the bones, and your health will thank you. Mistake number 2, choosing water-packed instead of oil-packed. Now, this one surprises a lot of people. You'd think sardines packed in water are the healthier option, right? Fewer calories, less fat, it seems like the better choice. But actually, it's the opposite. Water-packed sardines often end up tasting bland, dry, and sometimes even metallic. Not only that, but they lose some of their precious omega-3 oils into the water, which most people end up pouring down the drain. Oil-packed sardines, on the other hand, stay moist, rich, and flavorful. And when they're packed in high-quality olive oil, you're getting a double benefit: the natural fats from the sardines plus the healthy fats from the oil. Yes, the calorie count is higher, but these are the good kinds of calories, nutrient-dense, heart-healthy fats your body needs. If you've tried sardines before and didn't like them, chances are you had them packed in water. Switching to olive oil-packed sardines can be a game-changer. They're smoother, tastier, and overall a lot more enjoyable to eat. So, skip the water-packed ones unless you're in a pinch, and go for sardines packed in olive oil. You'll taste the difference instantly. Mistake number 3, letting open cans sit too long. Here's a mistake that can sneak up on you: opening a can of sardines, eating half, and then leaving the rest in the fridge for later. Sounds fine, right? The problem is, once a can is open, the sardines start losing freshness fast. Oil-packed sardines may last 2 to 3 days, tomato-packed ones maybe 4, but after that, they're done. And if you leave them sitting in the can, they pick up a metallic taste that makes them almost inedible. The solution is simple: as soon as you open a can, transfer any leftovers into a clean, airtight container, preferably glass. That way, the flavor stays fresh, and you don't get that unpleasant tinny taste. But here's the real trick: only open what you know you'll finish within a day or 2. Sardines are best enjoyed fresh out of the can, not 3 days later when the quality has dropped. So, don't let those little fish go bad in your fridge. Treat them like fresh food, not just a pantry item. That way, you enjoy every bite the way it's meant to taste: clean, savory, and delicious. Mistake number 4, ignoring expiration dates and storage rules. Yes, canned sardines last a long time, but they don't last forever. Some people treat them like indestructible survival food, forgetting that time, heat, and storage conditions matter. If your cans are sitting in a hot, sunny pantry, or you've had them for years past the expiration date, the flavor and quality are going to suffer. Worse, a damaged can, bulging, rusty, or leaking, can actually be dangerous. The smart move is to store sardines in a cool, dark place, like a pantry or a cupboard away from direct heat. And always check the can before opening. If something looks off, don't risk it. Another tip, rotate your stash. Eat the older cans first and save the newer ones for later. Tomato-packed sardines don't last quite as long as oil-packed ones, so enjoy those sooner. Sardines are a fantastic pantry staple, but only if you treat them right. Paying attention to expiration dates and proper storage keeps the flavor fresh and ensures you're actually getting the nutrition you paid for. Don't make the mistake of thinking canned means forever. Mistake number 5, only eating them straight from the can. A lot of people grab a can of sardines, eat them plain, and then complain that they're boring or too strong. And while sardines straight from the can are fine, if that's the only way you eat them, you're missing out on so many possibilities. Sardines are one of the most versatile foods out there. They can be turned into spreads, tossed into pasta, added to salads, or even baked into casseroles. For example, mash them with avocado, lemon, and a little salt for a quick, nutritious spread. Add them to scrambled eggs for a protein boost. Toss them with spaghetti, olive oil, garlic, and parsley for a Mediterranean-inspired meal. You can even throw them on top of a pizza instead of anchovies for a bold twist. The point is, sardines don't have to be boring. With a little creativity, they go from survival food in a can to gourmet ingredient. If you've only ever eaten them plain, do yourself a favor and start experimenting. You'll not only enjoy them more but also discover how easy it is to make healthy, delicious meals in minutes. Mistake number 6, thinking all sardines taste the same. One of the biggest reasons people say, "I don't like sardines," is because they've only tried one type. The truth is, not all sardines taste the same. Just like apples, Granny Smith tastes totally different from Fuji. Sardines vary depending on where they're caught, how they're processed, and even what they're packed in. For example, Mediterranean sardines packed in olive oil often have a rich, buttery flavor, while Pacific sardines might taste a little stronger and saltier. Then there are sardines packed in tomato sauce, mustard, hot chili, or even smoky marinades. Each style gives you a completely new taste experience. If you tried sardines once and didn't like them, don't give up. Chances are, it wasn't the fish itself, it was just that brand or style. I always recommend trying a few different ones before deciding. Some people fall in love with Portuguese sardines, while others prefer Spanish or Moroccan ones. Explore your options. Think of it like wine or coffee, part of the fun is discovering your favorite variety. Trust me, once you find the right sardines for your taste buds, you'll realize how versatile and enjoyable they can be. Mistake number 7, pairing them with the wrong flavors. Here's something that can make or break your sardine experience: what you pair them with. Sardines have a bold, salty, umami-rich flavor. When matched with the wrong ingredients, they can taste overpowering or even unpleasant. For example, drowning them in heavy creamy sauces, overly sweet condiments, or greasy toppings usually clashes with their natural flavor. Instead of balancing the richness of the fish, it makes the taste too heavy. So, what's the secret? Pair sardines with light, bright, and fresh flavors. A squeeze of lemon, a drizzle of vinegar, or a sprinkle of fresh herbs like parsley or dill can completely transform them. Tomatoes, cucumbers, capers, or olives also work beautifully to cut through that richness. Even something simple like sardines on whole grain toast with avocado and a little lemon juice tastes amazing. It's all about contrast. You don't want to cover up the flavor of sardines, you want to bring out the best in them. Once you start pairing them the right way, you'll notice how balanced, refreshing, and downright delicious they can be. Mistake number 8, rinsing them under water. A lot of people think rinsing sardines under the tap makes them healthier or less fishy. But honestly, that's one of the worst things you can do. When you rinse sardines, you're not just washing away the salt, you're also losing flavor and nutrients. The liquid they're packed in, whether it's oil, brine, or sauce, contains a lot of valuable nutrients, including omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin D, and sometimes even antioxidants from the sauce itself. By rinsing them off, you're literally sending nutrition down the drain. And here's the kicker, rinsing doesn't actually remove the natural flavor of sardines, it just makes them bland and less enjoyable. If you're worried about too much sodium, the smarter option is to buy low-sodium or water-packed sardines instead of rinsing regular ones. Or balance your meal by cutting back on salt and other parts of your plate. That way, you still keep all the health benefits while making your diet more balanced. Remember, sardines aren't just about convenience, they're about dense, powerful nutrition. Don't rinse away the good stuff. Mistake number 9, avoiding sardines because of fishiness. Let's be real, sardines are fish, and yes, they taste like fish. But here's the thing, fishiness is usually just a matter of freshness, quality, and how you prepare them. Good sardines, especially ones packed in high-quality olive oil, have a clean, savory flavor that's not overpowering. The problem is, many people's first experience comes from a cheap, low-quality brand, and that strong taste turns them off for life. The solution? Pair sardines with the right foods to balance their natural flavor. Fresh lemon juice, vinegar, or even a dash of hot sauce instantly brightens them up. Mix them into a salad with crunchy vegetables, or mash them into a spread with avocado for a creamy, fresh taste. When combined with the right ingredients, sardines go from too fishy to flavorful and satisfying. Also, remember that your taste buds can adapt. The more often you eat sardines, the more your palate gets used to their flavor. Over time, you might even start craving them. So instead of avoiding them, give sardines another chance. With the right preparation, you'll be surprised at how delicious they can be. Mistake number 10, throwing away the oil. This is probably the biggest mistake I see, people draining the oil from their sardine can and tossing it in the sink. I get it, you might think the oil is just extra calories or unnecessary fat. But here's the truth, that oil is packed with nutrition. It's not just any oil, it's infused with omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin D, vitamin E, and antioxidants from the fish itself. In other words, it's liquid gold for your health. Instead of throwing it away, use it. That flavorful oil can be drizzled over a salad, mixed into pasta, or even spread on toast with a squeeze of lemon. You can sauté vegetables in it, stir it into soups, or dip bread into it like you would with olive oil. Not only do you get the nutrients, but you also get an amazing boost of flavor. Of course, this works best with sardines packed in olive oil, not cheap vegetable oils. So whenever possible, choose high-quality olive oil-packed sardines, and make sure you use that oil. It's one of the easiest ways to get more healthy fats into your diet, and honestly, it's too good to waste. Now, a quick note. Sardines are fantastic for most people, but if you have high blood pressure, gout, or kidney stone issues, you may need to be cautious. They're high in purines and sodium, so check with your doctor if you're concerned. For everyone else, sardines are one of the most affordable, nutrient-packed superfoods out there. So there you have it, 10 common sardine mistakes and how to avoid them. With just a few tweaks, you can turn these tiny fish into a powerhouse meal that's great for your heart, brain, and bones. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button, it really helps support the channel. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss out on more healthy eating tips. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.